It's a season of darkness becoming a season of light. And for children, that means a season of discovery. This song is a story of something fun, a discovery, something that was written many years ago, but we have regenderized it, made it a story about a little girl and her toy. When I was just a wee little boy, girl, full of health and joy, my father, mother homeward came one night and brought to me a toy. Oh, wonder to behold it was, with colors many and bright. And the first time that I picked it up, I became my heart's delight. It went when it moved, and when it stopped, and when it stood still. She never knew just what it was, and I guess she never will. The first time that she picked it up, she had a big surprise, 'cause right at the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. She first pushed one, then the other, then she twisted its lid. And when she set it down again, here is what it did. It went when it moved, and when it stopped, and when it stood still. She never knew just what it was, and I guess she never will. It first marched left, then marched right, then marched under a chair. And when she looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. She started to cry, but her mommy laughed. She knew that she would find, when she turned around, her marvelous toy would be chugging from behind. Going when it moved, when it stopped, when it stood still. She never knew just what it was, and I guess she never will. Oh, the years have gone by too quickly, it seems. She has her own pride and joy, and yesterday she gave to her marvelous little toy. Her eyes really popped right out of her head as she gave a squeal of glee. Neither one of them knows just what it is, but she loves it just like she. It still goes when it moves, and when it stops, when it stands still. She never knew just what it was, and I guess she never will. Oh, they never really knew just what it was, and I guess they never will.
Who's our next victim? It happens to be one Milo Peer, a hearing bowling hall owner who wants to make connections with the Deaf League here in town. The problem, folks, is that Milo's life has gotten a little bit out of control. As with all of us. So our mission, he says, is that he wants to become a clear and effective communicator. And also get a date with a hot deaf chick tonight.
Oh, tonight? Oh.
So we need to get this poor soul's life in order?
Let's go. Come on.
Oh my God! Oh, ew! Oh,
gross.
disgusting. Is this a kitchen or a black hole? You know, some nice lighting, some nice fluorescent lighting instead of this single string would be nice. And those chicken wings? Are you trying to make a necklace or what? Deaf eye hip tip number 1. When going to a deaf party, always go to the kitchen first. That way you'll see if they're talking about you.
Ah, yeah.
Oh no, oh. You know, I thought Kmart had discontinued that line. We need to get you in some natural fabrics. Now, come on. Let's see. No, that's not going to work. Let's try this. Ah, yes. What do we think, guys? Lovely. Mm-hmm. And this, the trench coat?
Ooh, perfect.
It's fabulous. Now, can you sign couture? Lovely. Okay, folks, deaf eye hip tip number 2. Always zhuzh up your sleeves. It looks cool, and people can actually see what you're signing.
So, you excited about tonight? Whoa, yeah, really excited. And I've been practicing ASL. Ah, yeah. Well, what are you planning to do? Oh, I don't know, maybe crank up some heavy metal. Yeah, real loud. You're real romantic, aren't you? Why don't you go to a nice captioned film instead? Something you can both enjoy equally. Deaf eye tip number 3. If there isn't an open caption film in the theater you like, check out the art film houses for foreign films. Shall we do a little prep in the kitchen? I can make spaghetti, sloppy joe. Okay, look. Why don't we try something a little different than signing accident waiting to happen? Deaf-friendly food. Some raw vegetables, nicely arranged, some cheese, some crackers, a nice dry wine. Deaf eye tip number 4. When ordering wine on your first signing date, white is always a better choice than red. And if she's underage, water is always a good taste. Let's go, let's go. We have a lot of work to do. Come on, come on, come on. What do I do?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's
Hurry
get
up,
this
guys.
table together. Come on, come on. Paint. We need some paint here. Cocktail time.
Oh, thank
Let's
goodness.
see. Let's see how our little boy does.
So excited. Our little Josh. A little nervous, too.
Oh no, 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 no. Is he going to remember? Ah, nice touch. Lovely. The candle. Where's the candle? I hope he's not going to forget the candle. Oh. Oh, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Wait a minute. Is this her? Is this the girl?
Oh, that's her? The
Shh,
girl?
shh, shh. Everybody.
Ah, what's up? Hey.
We'd like to present for you a little story about the true meaning of Christmas, called Christmas Dinner. Oh, it came to pass on that Christmas evening when all the doors were shuttered tight. Outside standing, lonely boy child, cold and shivering in the night. On the street, every window, save but one, was gleaming bright. And to that window walked the boy child, peeking in, saw candlelight. Through other windows he had looked at turkeys, ducks and geese, cherry pie, but through that window saw a gray-haired lady, table bare, a tear in her eye. Into his coat boy child, knowing well there was little there. He took from his pocket his own Christmas dinner, a bit of cheese, some bread to share. His outstretched hands held the food and they trembled as the door it opened wide. He said, "Would you share with me Christmas dinner?" Gently said she, "Come inside." The gray-haired lady brought forth to the table glasses too and her last drop of wine. She said, "Would you share with me Christmas dinner?" And especially to yours and mine. And it came to pass on that Christmas evening, while all the doors were shuttered tight, that in that town the happiest Christmas was shared by candlelight.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Hey.
I'm Tim Allen.
I'm Al.
That's right, Al, and today we've got a great show for you. Today's theme is the holidays. And what we'd like to do is talk about holiday safety and some good tips for the people at home.
Teach people about how to enjoy their holiday and be safe.
Kids safe at the same time. That's right, Al, we want those kids safe. So, what do we have to show today?
Fire, candles, something else.
We're going to be lighting a menorah. We're going to be lighting all kinds of festive candles today, Tim. Candles, all right. First and most important thing is your safety goggles. And make sure that the kids understand the importance of fire safety. Goggles, yeah. Well, Al, I agree it is safe and all, but I think we need what? More power. Well, let's get some power out here, Heidi. Al, you ready for this, huh? This is going to be some candle firepower here, boy. Tim, are you sure you want to do this? And we're gonna fire up a storm, and here we got the power. We don't need any of those little sissy matches.
Tim. No, Tim. What are you, what, Tim, what are you doing?
Oh, well, dear, all right.
All right.
Thank you, Heidi. Well, Al, what's up on board next? Well, when you're talking about giving gifts to the kids, whether it's a cousin or a brother or a sister, you want them to look up to you and remember that gift always, don't you? So here's a nice little gift. And a hammer that won't hurt you one little bit. A safe saw. And how about this little cutie, huh? And remember, that's some safety lessons that the kids will have their entire lives. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, that's true, Al. But we'd like what? Let me hear it. More power, that's right. So now here's a little set for the little tykes. Don't need that little wimpy saw when we've got some right here. The Binford X9 9000. And of course, made by our sponsor, Binford. And that little tiny measuring tape you got there, here's the bad boy you need right here, Al. We got 100 feet on this puppy. And how about a hammer? Yeah, you can do some nailing with this. And of course, here we've got the special gold for the kids. So this is good for kids of all ages. You can teach those boys about power, teach the girls about the power. All right, Tim, settle down. Next on board, what we have are something that kids are going to be very, very interested with. Something kids always want. They want to learn how to drive, right? And they might want to become a race car driver. So what better gift could you give them than something like this here? There's a race car for you. And look at her go. Yeah, Al, that's all right, but what would we like? More power. You're darn right we want more power. And what do we got right here for him, Heidi?
Voila.
Now there's a kid's toy. 4.3 horsepower, cooling fins, it's got it all. Even for the youngest of kids. Let's see how she flies. Okay, Al, it's starting to warm up a little bit for you. Al? Al? Oh, Al.
Where's Al?
Well, that's all right, I guess.
Al.
Al, Heidi,
Heidi,
come on back in here. We wish everybody a very happy holiday and a happy new year and safe new year.
Bye.
Please come home.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer? With a little old driver, oh, lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now, Dasher! Now, Dancer! Now, Prancer and Vixen! On Comet! On Cupid! On Donder and Blitzen! To the top of the porch! To the top of the wall! Now dash away! Dash away! Dash away all! As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, oh, they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow. The beard of his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held in his teeth. The smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, laying a finger aside his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle. Away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all, good night."